Hello everyone, Treecks here and welcome back to EarthBound. This is going to be the third part of it. In the last episode I promised never to show off the map again. And I clearly lied. I know, stupid joke. But anyway, also in the last episode we learned a little bit more of the story. Apparently there's an evil alien by the name of Gygas and he's trying to take over Earth. We are not going to allow him to do so. But we need to actually find sanctuary locations before we get powerful enough. What the hell? That guy was in a rush. No, I'm in here. Don't try to come in, especially if you don't need to use the bathroom. Yeah, otherwise it would be weird. Don't talk to me. I'm thinking. Not important. But what is important is all of the people here in this library. Because they can actually tell you some hints. In this case one about the giant step, which is apparently located north and west of Onett. And yeah, we know it has a special power, it's the whole reason why we're after it. I can't believe I saw it with my own eyes. I was staring out the window and there it was, just fluttering there. I'd only seen it in the encyclopedia before. What was it? A magic butterfly. If you get close to a magic butterfly, all of your cares will fly away. Just like a fluttering butterfly. Yep. And that's the effect of the legendary magic butterfly. I love talking about it. Oops. Sorry about the outburst. I got carried away with all the talk about lovely butterflies. Yeah, and it's even a waste of time because I already talked about magic butterflies in the last episode. We already know what they do. The library isn't just here to borrow a map, you can actually also find a lot of info about this game. A man of few words. It's useless to talk to him right now. Apparently not everybody gives hints here. A giant step, there is a monster guarding that spot from the outside world. No one knows when the monster made giant step its territory. I wonder if he's stronger than my wife. Yeah, apparently there's a monster there. So finding the sanctuary is not going to be as easy as just finding it. Recently I sensed the presence of UFOs flying around. Or am I just dreaming? Nope, you're not dreaming, they're definitely here. I recently read a book titled Our Convenient Society. It says that our modern society demands that there always must be an ATM in hotels and drugstores. Just knowing that is convenient. I'm glad I read the book. I can't believe that I didn't know this stuff. I'll check whether or not we have an ATM in our drugstore. Okay, that's a really weird way to actually say that drugstores and hotels will always have a way for you to withdraw some cash. And this little girl next to him will say the same thing, just regarding telephones. A way to actually call your dad, as you may know. Just like in the first EarthBound game, you can actually pick up any telephone to call your dad in order to save your game. Or a couple of other things, which we'll talk about later. But whenever you're dealing with phones that are not yours, you do have to pay $1 in order to use them. Just remember that. Okay, we're done with you quickly, it seems. Let's go to hint room number 2. On the lower floor. I'm cramming for the big test tomorrow. It's about games. Hotel rule. If you stay at the hotel, you'll wake up with full HP and PP. Life recovery rule. Recovering your life will give you full HP, but 0 PP. I bet this stuff will be on the test. No, it won't be, but it will be in this game. Remember those words. And you're also nothing. So, this guy's only here to talk about hotels. And that is the way to actually fully heal yourself. Inns in RPGs, as you may know. We'll be making use of those a lot during this adventure. A very reliable way to heal yourself. Let's head up here first. Oh, there's a battle here, so allow me. Not going to last for long. Okay. There's a small little secret right over here. Yeah, you can see it over there. There's a little house in the woods over here. And this is our way to it. Thank you. Just squeeze yourself in there somehow. Ooh, it's a little tree hut. Interesting. I'll give you my Mr. Baseball cap. I know you've wanted it for a long time. It is the best cap for someone really brave, like you. We get the Mr. Baseball cap. So, this little house is definitely worth going into. Because it actually gives us a new type of equipment. We can equip this on other to increase our defense by a lot. So, make sure to not skip out on this in the first town. See if anybody else has some interesting to say. I had a dream about you, and you were traveling with a cute girl. If the dream comes true, say hi to her for me. After all, I am single. Hey, so am I, so... But indeed, we will be traveling with a girl at some point. Remember the prophecy, 3 boys and 1 girl. And that is indeed going to happen at some point. Now, let's finally go explore Onett. Let's get hit by a van. Don't worry, any traffic in this game will always stop. First we want to dug around in the trash can, where we can find the hamburger that somebody threw away. But it still works, we can still eat it. And it will still heal us. Don't have to worry. Now, let's head... Come on, stupid fan, stop hitting me. Now, let's head into the drugstore. Definitely one of the most important areas you want to visit in any town in this game. The drugstore. As we learned in the library, it always has an ATM, automatic teller machine. So, if there's any money on your account, you can actually withdraw it here. And remember, just like in the first game, you actually earn money on your account by beating enemies. Any battle will give you money in your account. And now, let's use that money in order to buy our first couple of things in this game. First, I'd like to make some room, so let's sell the useless cookies that only heal us for 6 HP. And now... Oh, this is the wrong dude. This guy only has cold remedy. We're not going to deal with status ailments quite yet, so... having that with us is kinda useless. I'd like to talk to the other guy. This is the weapon seller. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. A couple of new weapons, as you can see. A cracked bat and a T-ball bat. And if you highlight the second one, you will see our little screen will start flashing. And therefore saying, this item is more powerful than the one we currently have. The moment you see that, you know this is a weapon you want to buy. And you can also immediately sell your old weapon, so you get some money back for it. And it won't waste any inventory space. And definitely a very good thing. The next thing I'd like to buy is a little bit too expensive right now, so... Oh, $6 is just enough. $98. So I can still buy the cheap bracelet, which is precisely $98. Something we can equip on our arms. So we now have 3 sets of equipment. Only 1 more to find. So we're fully battle ready for the upcoming boss. Because we just learned your sanctuary location in the northwest of Onett will have a boss in front of it. So we need to be ready. Next important building in town is the hotel. Just like with the drugstore, it will always have an ATM. And it will always have a phone. But of course you can also just stay here for, in this case, $35 in order to fully heal yourself. Pay the dude and you will come back out full health and full PP. On the phone we currently have 2 phone numbers, are dead, in order to save the game. And he will actually also tell you the money in your account and the number of points required in order to get the next level up. Just like in the first game. So that is all still present in this game. Let's move on. Because you might have seen in the menu, you can also call your mom in this game. And this is actually used in order to heal status ailments. So let's go call her up. Is that you, Treecks? You called me back sooner than I thought. Everyone here is doing just fine. Oh yeah, and Tracy started working part-time for Escargo Express. And that is interesting. Here, I'll let you talk to her. And call me when you have some time. Oh, you don't have any free time? Well, here's Tracy. Hello, this is Escargot Express. Oh, is that you, Treecks? Big bro? It's me, Tracy. I'm working part-time for Escargot Express. What can I do for you? Pickup or delivery? Aha! It seems that Tracy's ability to actually keep things for us can actually be used from a distance in this game. You don't necessarily have to go all the way home in order to talk to Tracy directly. You can also use Escargot Express. First you need to call your mom in order to unlock it, but then it will be available as a phone number for you to use. No, I'm not ready for you guys yet. Okay, apparently I can't avoid it. We meet the sharks in this town. Remember how the police actually talked about a certain gang making some racket in Onett? The sharks, they called them. This is actually them. He summoned another dude. Thank you for the critical. Luckily, that was over quite quickly. Thank you. But yeah, remember, if you go south enough in this town, you will actually meet these sharks. But you can also battle, of course, in order to take them out. Oh, and he summoned another new guy. On a pogo stick. We haven't seen that yet. So now it's a 3-on-1. It might... correction, 4-on-1. It might end badly. Ow. I think I need to heal. No, thank you for dodging. Luckily I still get the chance. I have some room again, so... These guys hurt a lot. But at least that guy only does 1 damage. Yeah, you go laughing, at least it does nothing. That is their way of actually wasting a turn. Let's get rid of you. That was a good turn, didn't take too much damage. You are gone. 1 more. Well, this is turning out to be the first example of a pretty complicated battle for this point in the game. 4 enemies at once. Actually becoming a pretty long fight because of it. Okay, there we still go. I think this is going to be a lot of experience. Yeah, indeed. Enough to level up again. Level 5. So, most of these sharks are already gone from this area. What? You want to meet our boss, Frank? He's in the backyard of the game arcade, thinking about peace and love. You might want to visit him. Yeah, indeed. The sharks are causing trouble in this town, and I'd like to stop that actually. And apparently they are here, in the game arcade. No, you don't want to fight. You want to talk. Oh, no wait, you still want to fight. That guy works a little bit differently, apparently. Yeah, you go fall down, idiot. Oh, present. Hamburger. Apparently these guys can drop hamburgers. Good to know. Yeah, similar deal. It should have been the final one outside. So the rest we can find inside of the game arcade. This is basically their headquarters, you might say. It was you! You beat up my buddy, didn't you? You'd better just beat it! Still 36 HP. Oh. Apparently this guy does not want to fight. We can't play any of the games here, so... That is too bad, you might say. Poor us. Inside of a game arcade and we can't even play. Yeah, I want to become a member because I'd like to play the games here. Yeah, this is just a basic fight. keep this one in because it's actually required. He's standing in front of the door to the backyard, and we need to get there in order to talk to Frank, the boss of this gang. Let's see what is up here. And it looks like too many fights. Don't feel like doing that. Let's just finish this area by taking on the boss of this area, Frank, boss of the sharks. Let's make sure we're fully healed before we actually initiate the first boss fight in this game. Because you can imagine, bosses are not going to be as easy as the regular enemies. And these guys actually require some more work. I'm Frank. And you are? Come on. Can't you at least say your name? Apparently that's reason enough to immediately start fighting me. Okay, first boss of this game, Frank. And he's going to lower my stats, but not by a whole lot. So, I'm not going to care. Let's just bash you. Ow. Don't you use knife against kids? How dare you. So, allow me to actually start using hypnosis for the first time. I did promise I would know a boss pretty near here that you can use it on. Hypnosis Alpha, at least if you survive his knives, can put enemies to sleep. And this is the kind of guy it actually works on. As you can see, he fell asleep. So he's in status ailment now. Not that it mattered a whole lot, because we get a critical and win in one turn. That was the first boss of this game. Usually bosses are very rich in experience points and level you up instantly. Fail-proof Frank can't be beaten. Puff, puff, puff. And this is the Frankenstein Mark II. Yeah, part 2 of the fight. We now need to fight his robot, which is even more difficult than Frank just now. So, if you're almost down, make sure you heal up first. And then let's take him on. Luckily he does not have a knife, so might be a little bit easier surviving his moves, but he does have more health, so the fight's not per se easier. The critical would be nice about now. Let's just keep on punching him. Pretty much the only thing we can do. And making sure we stay alive, of course. Okay, thank you. If there was another turn, it would have ended badly, I think. This is my first defeat. Fail-proof Frank is now just Failure Frank. I know you've been asking around, so I'll tell you about Giant Step. It seems to be quite a powerful spot. Some kind of special power is stored there that allows certain people to perform wondrous feats. However, a monster sucked all of the energy of that spot. It is difficult to get to Giant Step. That is all I know. I suggest you collect more information on your own. The entrance to the path leading to Giant Step is behind the touring entertainer's shack. Perkle, the mayor of Onett, has a key to the shack. Treecks, you have become stronger than I. Your adventure is just beginning. Okay, and one other thing before you leave. Remember, if you actually return to Frank at any time, he will actually serve as a free healer. If you talk to him, as you can see, you now get the ability to rest with him, fully healing you. So don't pay the hotel in this town. That would be a waste of money. Frank can actually heal you for free. Awesome. And here, as you can see, I'm not lying. I'm full health again. But anyway, while we were busy dealing with the local ruffians here, it seems we've learned something important. Giant Step is apparently a place we can't just walk to normally. That's the whole reason why I did this first. We need the key first. And apparently the mayor actually has one. And here is City Hall. But before we head to City Hall, actually looking for that key, let's first go back into the drugstore, because after all of these battles I should have enough money to actually buy the yo-yo now. Yeah, 256 should be enough. Remember, after battling, you receive money again in your account, so you can actually use it to buy things. pretty sure the yo-yo is not more powerful than the weapon we have right now, but might as well just bring it along. There's not a whole lot of things you can buy at this point in the game, so might as well keep it with us for now. We still have one hamburger, but I could buy some more. Having only one healing item is never a good idea. Enemies do a lot of damage in this game, so having multiple ways to heal is definitely wise to have with you. So bring along as many healing items as you can carry, without wasting too much inventory space, of course. Because you can't always rely on Life Up Alpha. Eventually you're going to run out of magic, and that won't help you anymore. So, after the grocery shopping is done, let's head into City Hall, because we need to talk to the mayor. There is a Your Sanctuary location we need to visit, and a key is required. Now let's go see where he's hiding. Yeah, that we know. Well, you go protest all you want. I think it is fine they're running around because they give me experience points. Since you beat up the sharks, you're the talk of the town. Mayor Perkle is waiting for you. Yeah, like I said, I did not do the shark quest first for nothing. As if I know what I need to do in this game. One would almost start thinking. Hi, Mr. Mayor. Hey. I am Mayor B.H. Perkle. It's so nice to meet you. You beat up the town bullies, punched them out big time, kicked their butts, bit their heads off, spit in their eyes, and made them wet their pants. Now you're over-exaggerating, sir. Then you forced them to promise not to make any more trouble. Thank you. What? You want a key to the touring entertainment shack? For someone as great as you, giving you the key could help keep the town peaceful. However, if you encounter a dangerous situation, please don't ask me to take any responsibility. I'll be able to avoid any responsibility, right? Yeah, typical politician. I know how it works. You're such a smart kid. Here's the key to the shack. Okay, and with that we can actually move on. Thank you. In the next election, please give a speech supporting Mayor Perkle. I'm pretty sure I will not, actually. However, he was helpful to us because he gave us the key, allowing us to actually continue to the first dungeon of this game, the Your Sanctuary location here in Onett. So the adventure will truly get started. Next time we'll be heading there and see what we can find there. Hopefully something that won't give us too much trouble, so we can clear off the first area in this game. EarthBound has begun. See you folks next time, and Treecks out!